Jorg being pressured in between the circles. He'll skate out with it. And then he gets run into. Big roar from the bench of the Heat. Appreciative of the body on Jorg. Helen uses the wall. Evans gets taken out trying to get to the puck. Helen getting his hands up into the corner. Evans, Schumer, sorry. Back to Evans. Back to Schumer. Schumer along the goal line. Takes a look. Waits behind. Out in front to Helen. Oh! Nice move. They battle in the corner. Up ahead to Marsh. Marsh shot. Blocked. Along the way. Marsh taking to the boards. Helen. Oh, a big, huge slash. Huge slash. And the far side official saw it. That was like a two-hander. That should be a 10-2. When you slash somebody like that, that is vicious. That wasn't a little tap. They're going to talk about it. That should he should be ejected for that, not even a 10-2. Because that was, I don't know where he got him, but he two-handed him pretty bad. And they're talking about it. Hopefully they make the right decision here. Because that's not just a minor penalty. That should be a major game misconduct or at least a 10-2. I think they've decided that it's a high stick. It was a slash, and it was a vicious one at that. So all it is a minor penalty, but the Rampage get their first power play of the game. Frank back to Green. Green. Up to Soper. Soper. To Casagrande. Back to Soper. Rampage with the man advantage. Frank across to Sanborn. Sanborn. Down low. Out in front. And the Heat will ice it with 1:45 to go in the first, 1:02. I'm not sure how they talk about that for so long and then just call it a minor penalty, because hopefully the coach talks to him afterwards, because that's definitely not what this game is about. Helen, no worse for the wear after that, in that center. Jorg has to chase. 50 seconds left in the power play. 1:30 left in the period. Rampage up 1-0, first power play of the game. Jorg back to the point. Schumer. Schumer across to Helen. Back to the point. Rampage has to reset. And Cook takes a look up ahead to Schumer. Schumer flips it ahead. Gets behind the defender. Back to the point. Blocked. Cook down to Schumer. Schumer in the circle. Shot right out in front. Oh, loose puck. Helen couldn't get there before it went into the corner. Evans back out to the point. To Jorg. Far side. Helen. Penalty's almost over. Jorg holds it in. Shot. Big rebound. Schumer hits the side of the net. And then gets run into back behind. Helen comes in. Schumer and the Heat are back to full strength with 34 seconds left in the second period. Down low. Helen. Goalie was down. Couldn't get out in front. Jorg shot over the net. Far side. Jorg will chase. Icing with 10.5 left in the second. 24-11. Rampage has doubled up the shots. They have the only goal of the game from Kaylin Spencer, who's back out at left wing now, centered by Marsh. Carter on the right. Mayer in twos. 10.5 left in the second. Marsh. Back to the point. Shot blocked. Held in by twos. To McCarter. Tried to center it to Marsh. And that'll be cleared out. And the end of 2 looks like no ice cut. So 1 period to go. Another minute talk from the coaches. Another switch ends. And 15 more minutes of hockey here. Opening game of the weekend in Plano, Texas.
It's got like a scoreboard and a clock, how it plays and all that stuff. Worked last time, it's not working now. Sound good though.
I mean, it's so early, most people probably aren't trying to watch
Oh,
anyways.
dude, they're bombing me. This is like, if she texts me, I come out of the app, it cuts off the feed. So I'm like, stop texting me.
All right, 1 period to go. Hopefully Rampage can build on what they've been doing so far in the game. They've looked really good. Good puck movement, good physicality. I think they may have taken the lead in offside, so hopefully both teams can get that figured out. Marsh in at center, back to Mayer. Mayer ahead to McCarter. Down the left-hand side, top of the circle, centering pass. Ends up far side, Marsh. Out to the point, held in by Mayer. Down low, Marsh behind the net. Over to the near side. 2s from the point, right out in front. Marsh, McCarter in the corner. Back to the point, held in by Mayer. His shot, right in on the goalie, good save. Carter tried to send it back to the point, intercepted by Heat. And they will skate it into the neutral zone where it's picked up by Mayer. Back to Spencer. Spencer, the goal scorer, being pressured into the corner. McCarter gets a body up, and they're going to say he did something wrong. Player's down. That may be a case of just a big kid, and the other kid fell and is staying down. He's having a hard time getting up, but oh, 10-2 for that, but not on the slash. It looked like the signal is what he gave, but
the 2-hand in the head, though, or a left back.
Yep, a 2 and a 10 for that, but the two-handed slash was A-okay, just a minor penalty. Yeah, they were saying it was because it was a hit from behind, but the two-handed slash from behind was okay. All right, so McCarter has to sit for 10. He's got a friend in to serve as minor, and Rampage will be shorthanded for the next minute and a half. Parent far side. A shot towards the net. Went wide into the near corner. So if Rampage can get a shorthanded goal right now, that would be a little bit of karma since we didn't get the 10-2 or the major on the very unsportsmanlike conduct earlier. Right out in front, and Robbie gets that one covered. Good job, Robbie. 52 seconds left on the minor. Evans in to take the face-off. Over towards Sanborn. Evans comes and digs it out to the point. Far side. Shot And awfully close to being a slash on the goalie, getting the puck covered. Down low, battle back behind the net. The whistle. Not sure what the whistle was for. We're going to bring the puck out of the zone. Not sure what just happened there, but no penalties assessed. Must have been a high stick on the puck. Here's Evans shorthanded. Right out in front. March was waiting far side. 23 seconds left on the penalty kill for the Rampage. They're in the lead 1-0 with 12:57 left to go in the third. Out to the point, held in and out. So offsides. 12 seconds left in the minor. Evans, Marsh, Green, Sanborn. Evans brings it into the zone. Keeps the pressure on. Back to Sanborn. He'll start from his own end. Back to center. Heat has to get back on side, and the minor is over. Intercepted by March. Soper comes on as Rampage gets back to full strength. Evans to Marsh out in front. Loose puck picked up by the Heat. Icing. 12:07 left, third period, 1-0. Rampage leading. 25-13 the shot differential in favor of Rampage. Frank in to take the face off. Got Soper on his left, Casagrande on the right, Jorg and Cook. Jorg. Down to Soper. Soper in the circle. Towards the net, loose puck, Frank was there. Ends up far side point and back out of the zone. Rampage has to reset. Jorg being pressured. And these guys have definitely been good on calling the offsides. I think there was probably only one that I had any question about whatsoever, but they have been very good on the offsides. Of course, both teams have given them ample opportunities to call it. Frank over to Casagrande. Here come the Heat. Jorg, half wall. Up to Soper. A big battle for the puck. Over towards Cook. Should be able to clear it. He does not. He's held in by Rampage and then sent a little bit deeper. Heat in the hockey scrum in front of the Rampage bench. Pops out, Soper. Reverses. Uses the wall. Up to Casagrande. Finally cleared out of the zone. Heat will send it right back in. Good pressure from Frank and back up to neutral ice. Soper was looking to break. Couldn't get the wheels going, and the Heat take it right back into the Rampage zone. Back to neutral, to Soper. At center, Soper. Jordan. Out to the point. Shot. Down low. Frank into the corner. He's running too. Frank slow to get up. Looks like he's okay. And the Heat offsides. 10:18 to go. Third period. Rampage up 1-0. into the neutral zone and offsides again. As many offsides there have been, it has the feel of first game of 10U, learning to play with offsides. All right, two's up ahead. Helen gets it to Evans. Evans down the middle, back to Helen. Shot blocked out to the point. Two's back down to Helen. Out of the zone, Rampage has to reset. They get back on sides. Schumer. Evans. Good body. Two's up to Schumer. 2-on-2. Schumer and Helen. Schumer down the middle. Trailed by Helen. Shot into the glove. No rebound. .938. Third period. 1-0 Rampage. Sanborn comes on with Green, Frank, Parent, and Roberts. The faceoff was won by the Heat, but it was sent right in on their goalie, so they had to make a save. We'll do it again. Same people, same place. Frank. Tie up in the circle. Dug out by Heat, sent to center, picked up by Green. Offsides. Frank again. Heat into the zone, out of the zone. Roberts sends it ahead to Parents. Other offsides. Center ice. Heat back from their own zone. Pressure from Frank. Parent comes down. Back out of the zone. Sanborn. Up ahead to Roberts. Picked up by Frank. Frank dropped it back and picked up by the Heat. Sent to the far side. Green coming across. Gets a stick in. Sanborn. Up ahead. Parent down the left-hand side. They're in, onside, sent towards the net. Parent down low. Sanborn gets tackled. Glove up on his helmet. Oh my goodness, what was that? Jeez. The whistle and then a big check after the whistle. And I think they're sending him off the ice. Yep, that was an ejection right there. Thank you. This should have been happening earlier with the... Jeez. So there was a coincidental roughing minor and then head contact after the whistle, ejection. So not only is that kid gone from this game, he won't be able to play the next game either. So matching minors and ejection. From the ejection, Rampage should be on a 5-minute power play, but it doesn't look like they're... There we go. So they're going to put that kid in there to serve the major. And they got to take one off of the ice.
I think you still got your 10 minutes. I think you're still serving your 10 in two, and so
There we
he's still
go.
in the box for that. You know, so that's why. Yeah. That's why I just asked him.
And they only gave...
So it should be.
Looks like they're only giving a minor, but if a kid's ejected, usually that's a major 5-minute penalty, right? Like, I guess we'll take the power play, even though it's a little bit shorter than it should be. And the kid's been ejected, so. All right, Green back to get it. 8:16 left on the game. Green from his own end. Green will skate it in. Down the right-hand side. Centering pass. Back to Green. Didn't get much on it. Evans. Shot out in front. Directed back to the far corner. Now the near corner. Evans out in front. Heat doing a good job keeping the players in the middle. Not giving anything easy to Rampage. Spencer. Across the Marsh. Up top. Green. Shot. Another save by the goalie. 39 seconds left. Here's Spencer out in front. Shot. Loose puck back behind. Picked up by the Heat. Sent off the high glass. And cleared out. Rampage has to get back on sides. Evans from his own end. 15 seconds with the man advantage. Up ahead to Sanborn. Back at center ice. Evans into the zone. Rampage can't get it set up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the Heat are back to full strength. 6:55 to go. Third period. Rampage still in the lead. 1-0. Green up ahead towards Soper. Blocked. Soper able to clear it up. Here's Soper with a chance. Down the middle. Cuts back, but there's 3 players now. They quickly got back. Frank. Back to the near side. Marsh into the corner. He gets run into. Soper comes back to the near side. Jorg sends it down low. Left to right. Far corner. Marsh and Frank. Working against 2 Heat players. Soper has the puck. Right out in front. Shot. Rebound. Frank came. Didn't get there quite fast enough. That shot towards the net and cleared out of the zone. And they race to the puck. Cook and the Heat. Cook was there first. Like they were trying to take a run at Cook and he just stepped out of the way. Here comes Frank down the right-hand side. He gets run at. No play at the puck. Another shot. Loose puck. To the near side. Frank was interfered with. No attempt at the puck. Intercepted. Casagrande unable to clear. Jorg comes in. Cook watching from the circle. Picked up by the Heat. Cook sends it back to the near side half boards and dug out by Jorg. Up to Casagrande. 3-on-1. Casagrande down the middle. Shot. Goalie gets it up over the net. Rampage had 2 coming. It's a good thing he directed by the net. Out in front. Deflected and covered by the Heat goalie. 31 shots now for Rampage to the 13 from the Heat. Still a 1-0 lead from Spencer in the second actually. All right, Mayer and Twos on defense. Heat can't figure out what's going on with their players. Coach is getting mad at how the refs are giving them the time. They're listed as the visitors, so they're not supposed to get the last change. Taken away by Mayer, back out of the zone. 4:53 to go, and another penalty coming. This one to the Rampage. And I didn't see what happened, but people were yelling. Let's see who it is and what it's for. And they're going to talk again. Schumer is going to the box for Schumer's being ejected. What? What did he do? I don't know what he did. So someone else is going to serve. Soper's going to serve his penalty. I don't know what he got thrown out for. Didn't see what happened, but he got thrown out, and it looked like they showed interference, but maybe unsportsmanlike. I don't know. So the first kid who slashed gets a minor, and then the kid hit from behind, he gets thrown out. And I don't know what Schumer did. We'll find out later. So Heat with a chance here late in the game. A loose puck out in front, dug out by Helen. Skates it up ahead to Twos. Twos down the right-hand side. 1:02 left on the Rampage minor. That one sent up high. Will probably come out of the zone. Oh, they're going to call it a deflection. They'll be down low. So Rampage with a short-handed opportunity here in the offensive zone. 4:08 to play. 54 left in the penalty kill. Parent back to the point. Shot by Green. Loose puck. Sanborn at center. Rampage looking to kill off the rest of this penalty. Roberts down low. Rampage has to be careful they don't get caught. The extra attacker. Roberts sends it out of the zone. 21 seconds left on the PK. Heat, bring it in, send it deep. Sanborn back. Green far side. Sanborn sends it back near side. Roberts challenging. Almost took it away. 5 seconds left on the PK. Soper out of the box, serving Schumer's penalty, and on comes Marsh. 3:06 to play. Rampage up 1-0. Opening game here in Plano. Sanborn across the Parent. Parent lets it go and changes. Spencer, unable to advance, gets another chance. 2-on-1, 3-on-1. Green on down the middle. Spencer shot, big rebound. Green played it with a high stick. That was his lacrosse skills coming into play. .238 left in the third. Heat trying to tie it. Rampage trying to get that last nail in the coffin. Expect to see the Heat goalie come out at any time, especially while they keep it in the zone. That one's out of the zone, so definitely won't be coming back in. While Rampage on it. McCarter has served his 10 minutes. He's back on the ice. Heat shot over the net, far side. I don't know, Sanborn. Heat goalie still in net. Doesn't look like they're making any attempt to pull him. Here comes Marsh down the left-hand side. Pressured, unable to get a shot towards the net. Here come the Heat back the other way. Oh, good stick by Carter and sent back in off sides. 1:48 to play in the third. Rampage sends out fresh players. Soper, Casagrande, Frank, Jorg, and Cook. Frank in to take the face off. One by the Heat, working the blue line. Intercepted by Frank. Up ahead to Soper. Back to Frank. Frank trying to send it ahead. They get it in. Soper down low. 1:35 to play. Frank far side. Soper, they run into each other. Centering pass, right out in front, dangerous, but out to the point and cleared out. Frank chasing, he's got one coming. Frank gets there. Uses his speed, sends it up ahead. Here comes Soper. 2-on-1 back the other way. Soper and Casagrande. Sent towards the net. Frank back down to Casagrande. Casagrande to the point. Shot by Cook. Intercepted. Frank down low. Soper and Frank trying to keep the puck trapped. They don't care if it moves. 51 seconds to go. Rampage leading 1-0. Soper to the point, and there is a whistle. Elpa, high stick by. Looks like a Rampage player because they're bringing it back the other way. They're saying Casagrande had a high stick. So 45.2 seconds left. Heat goes back on the power play. I think this is what we call hometown reffing now. I don't know. And they have pulled their goalie now, so it's an empty net, 6-on-4. Shot towards the net, right out in front, intercepted by George, trying to get it out of the zone. Shit, right out in front. Big save by Morrison, biggest save of the game. And now here comes Evans back the other way with an empty net, shot towards the net. Robbie with the huge save of the game. Sent in with 12 seconds left. Empty net at the other end, right out in front. Sent to the far corner. Back up top. Shot. Bouncing puck. Misses wide. Rampage win, 1-0. Huge save by Robbie to keep his shutout. And Rampage win the opening game of the weekend, 1-0. The two heroes, Spencer and Morrison. Great start by the boys. We'll be right back here, same place.